Dimitris Avramopoulos' warning came on the same day that a French judge upheld a government plan to partially demolish the makeshift migrant camp near Calais, known as the Jungle. Hundreds of people from the Middle East and Africa stay there in the hope of crossing to Britain. Meanwhile, tensions between Greece and Austria are ratcheting up as Athens recalled its ambassador from Vienna after being left out of Wednesday's meeting in the Austrian capital that discussed migration routes through the Balkans. But Austria, Serbia and Macedonia have taken steps to limit the number of migrants already, something that's angered Greece, which fears the controls will leave thousands stuck on its islands, unable to travel north. Nikos Sidakis is Greece's Minister for European Affairs. Why did Greece decide to recall its ambassador from Austria?
Because Austria called for a border sealing of Greece. This is not a friendly action from a country that is an ally and a partner in the European Union. I agree that Austria has received many people, but some days ago we agreed at Brussels during the European Council that we will be on the same border status until 7th of March, until the new summit for migration issues. So it was a violation of an agreement.
What do you think about Austria's actions and those of other European countries like Sweden that are concerned about the numbers of migrants that are arriving? What do you think that tells us about the European Union?
Look, it's two different things. We praise and we appreciate what Austria and Sweden did during the refugee crisis. They received people, they offered the shelter, but it's a different thing to seal the borders of another partner. We say that Germany also, along with Sweden and Austria, made the most to save the honor of European political civilization. But also Greece did the same. Greek Coast Guard, along with the European Frontex agency, saved the life of over 120,000 people in the waters of the Aegean Sea. So we didn't make any hostile movement against any of our partners.
What's your reaction then to the Austrian Interior Minister suggesting that if Greece keeps stressing that it's impossible to protect its external border, we have to question whether this is where the Schengen border should be?
A minister of a single state cannot put the rules. If Austria has naval forces, we invite them to offer. They don't. They don't have vessels, they don't have navy, they don't know how to keep a sea border. Germany has offered personnel. Sweden has offered personnel and vessels. Finland has offered. Let's be more modest about how to keep sea border guarding.
In the next few months, the numbers of migrants leaving Syria and other parts of the world are expected, many people believe, will go up. They will continue to come. What do you think is likely to happen then across the EU? Do you see any possibility of there being a coordinated response?
That's right. Desperate people from war zones will continue to look after new routes. If the GNC is more difficult and if people find themselves in a deadlock in Greece, they will find, and actually the smugglers network already search for new routes through the mountains, through the Black Sea, through Libya, via any possible way. So if we don't act in cooperation and implementing common decisions, there is no easy way to avoid the crisis to be expanded and expanding and expanding.